Hey guys, so I wanted to touch base with you all today, discuss a few things with you if I could, and share with you if I could. The first thing is that I apologize. I got screwed up with posting some videos, so you may see one that was very important to me about another family that means a lot to me, and then hopefully it's getting on there today. Um, so I'm going to try to get caught up with the videos again. What I really ask you to do is go to YouTube. You just put in your email and subscribe to Point the Thumb Journey on YouTube, and I think you get an email that basically says I put a new video out there. That's real time. The minute I post this, it'll be on YouTube. Then from there, we move that video on over to the Facebook page, and I can put more data and stuff on there. But that would be greatly helpful if you guys would do that. But it also, you wouldn't be missing anything if I screw up, which inevitably I will do and do frequently. Um, I do have a little bit of bad news. Gotta be careful. My son's down the hallway in the bedroom there. Um, the other day, I left a video where I talked about a special gift he had bought me, which was a bond between the Navy, and we do a lot of that with the Navy and the Blue Angels and the football games, and it meant a lot to him. He bought it at a yard sale and was told that it just needed a new battery. Well, I went to four different jewelers trying to get a watch battery, and three of them couldn't even open the watch. Um, Finally, the fourth one just popped it open, no problem. But when he went to go take care of it, and when he went to go get it fixed, I guess he said that it's not possible to be fixed. There's something about a quartz, basically the heart of the watch stopped. So now I have this watch of his that I don't know why I'm doing this to phone. This is weird. I'm weird today. Sorry guys. Anyway, the watch doesn't work. So I don't want to tell my son that because I don't want to break his little heart. And then I started thinking, what's the difference? I don't really need to know the time when I'm out there on the road anyway, quite honestly. So I'm just going to wear the damn watch anyway. It's still my boy's gift to me. And it'll be right twice a day. So we got that going for us. So, but the watch doesn't work. But anyway, don't tell him if you see him. Be our secret. Thanks. The other thing I wanted to touch base on, I kind of a funny story. I teased it on the Facebook page yesterday, and I only even brought it up because somebody that knows me said you got to share that story. So um, let me tell you a little bit about it. If you saw a little headline I put out there yesterday, uh, I was married to a great girl, and I'll talk about that some other time, and she deserved a whole lot better than me. Again, I'm calling this Point to Thumb Journey because it means so much in so many ways. Um, but um, I have to point the thumb at myself and say that I spent so much of my life living for other people and pretending to be somebody I wasn't. I would go out and make other people smile and laugh and be happy, and inside I was the most empty, lonely person, insecure, um, wanting some attention, I guess, things like that. Although somebody will probably say that's what I'm doing here right now, but it's not the case. At least I don't think it is. Anyway, she deserved better, so I'll say that, and I'll talk about that a little bit more down the road. But anyway, to show you how great a person she was, we were like best friends. We were married, and it was probably my late 20s, and I was living over by the Willow Grove Naval Base. I lived in a town called North Wales in Bucks County, PA. I had an apartment, and I had this kind of epiphany that said, I haven't really done anything with my life, and I lacked a lot of guidance. I kind of found a way to get through the system and seep through creaks and cracks, and didn't have a lot of guidance, and that was okay for me at the time. But as I got older, I realized that I didn't really accomplish or have any goals or set anything out. I was just kind of living day by day and surviving and trying to have fun doing it. But I came home when she came home from work one day. I said, "Hey, I think I'd like to try to join the Navy Reserves. What do you think? Do you have any problem with that?" And to her credit, without missing the beat, she said, "Look, if it's something that you think you got to do, I'll support you." Now, granted, we weren't at war at the time. We had nothing going on with that. Um, and I didn't know enough about it. I really didn't know what the Navy Reserves even encompassed, but I figured, let me make a phone call. So the story goes like this. Um, I called the Willow Grove Naval Air Station, and I was speaking to the recruiter, and I explained, what it is I was looking to do. And, they do their job. They ask a bunch of questions. So they started to ask health questions. And to those of you that don't know this about me yet, I'm colorblind for one. I see colors. I can't tell shades. I can tell yellow from blue, but if you put yellow, orange, and bright red together, they're all one color to me. All right. You put blue, black, and dark brown together, they're all one color to me. So I'm colorblind. I suffer from asthma, At the time, I used to get really severe migraines. I still get them, but back then it was just crazy. So as the recruiter's going down his list of medical things, he's crossing things off the list and says, James, I don't know that you're going to be a fit for us. And what do you do for a living? And at the time, I'd predominantly been, in sales and things like that. And we went through the whole list, and he's like, James, I don't even see, where we could fit your job skill set into the Navy. And I said, well, I can sell, I can do your job. He goes, but that's my job. I'm not going to give that up. And so we sat there and went through the whole thing, and he was one of the, I say greatest, but I really don't mean it. It was pretty demoralizing. So the recruiter sat there at the end of the conversation and said to me, James, I don't know how to tell you this, but you have no redeeming value to your country. So you talk about, the ultimate rejection. My country can't use any skill set or anything I have to offer. And I joked back and said, but I could take a bullet. And he said, yeah, but not if you suffer from a migraine at the time or your asthma can't get you up the hill to take it. So it was a little dialogue, and I remember leaving off with him and telling him he should stay doing what he's doing, because if he was a doctor, he would definitely need some work on his bedside manner. So anyway, that was the story behind that statement I posted out there about, James, you have no redeeming value to your country. It was absolutely said to me in exactly those words, and a greater rejection I don't know anybody could face. So that was that story. The next thing, the other thing we got is, I want to talk about today, is I'm going to have a little bit different strategy when it comes to the Facebook. I'm not doing it to be polarized or anything like that. I've gotten a lot of questions on my email. To those that don't know, if there's anybody new, you can email me at pttjourney2018@gmail.com. Ask me any questions, offer support, whatever you want to do. But people, one of the things that's been nice about this is I've gone out there and talked to folks is, my feelings and thoughts, there are a lot of people that feel as I do that are tired of different things, that are supportive of different things. There's certainly a lot of people that aren't as well. But, I'm giving a voice to some things and having folks stop for a second and ponder some things that are relevant, that are big. And my original thought was I wanted to wait till I started the journey to share some of my thoughts on the things I've been being asked about: political beliefs, religious beliefs, other polarizing and fairly serious topics. And I was going to hold off about that, right? But a couple of things I think is I was going to hold off because I wanted to have more followers, and I thought maybe I'd make a bigger splash or I would impact more people. But I'm going to change that, and over the next couple of weeks, because I'm 2.5 weeks away from leaving right now, when I get out there on the journey, I want it to be about the journey. I want it to be about the people I meet and so forth. And also, as people start to come on the site, it'd be nice for them to know, who I am and where I'm at. And if you believe in some of the things I'm going to talk about, I'm going to put it on your guys' shoulders to go out there and say, look, this guy makes some sense. I never thought of it that way, please follow him, because you'll hear more of those things coming from me. So I'm going to tackle some pretty, what I'd say are heavy topics over the next 2.5 weeks. I'm not going to do one every day because I don't want it to be so dramatic or so deep, right? But I think it bears talking about. So hang tight. Tomorrow I am going to do a video on a fairly significant topic, I think, or belief system and things of that nature. I say that too much, things of that nature. I don't know why I say it so much. I'm sorry, guys. But stay tuned. Tomorrow you'll hear my thoughts on something pretty serious. I think they're good thoughts. I think they're valid thoughts. I hope it causes you to pause for a moment and ask yourself, why do I feel the way I do about that topic? Not looking to change anybody's minds whatsoever, but my mind was changed. It really was. And I'll talk about the incident that changed it and how it changed it. So thanks for listening again. I love you guys. All right, have a great day. That's terrible. Let me give a right-handed one. I'm better with my right hand. All right. Kara, Landon, Grace, he's still down the hallway. All right, good. Kara, Landon, Grace, I love you guys. Have a great day, everybody. Take care.